Today I'm going to start preparing for my second frag swap with some fragging. Let's go. What's up, coral people? If you are new here, my name is Remy, and this is the Bahama Llama Coral YouTube channel. Let's try and make 2020 as positive as we possibly can and inch just a little bit closer to 10,000 subs before the end of the year. So if you could, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload new videos. Well, as of this point, we're having a frag swap in 3 weeks. Look, if Disney World can be open, we can figure out a way to do a small frag swap. I've talked to a couple guys at the club, and they say it's really gonna weigh heavily on what St. Louis County is going to allow us to do. And because it's 2020, it's fluid and it could change at any minute. So I'm just gonna prepare and pretend like I'm getting ready to sell in the frag swap in 3 weeks. And if it doesn't work out, then I've just got a bunch of stuff to sell on Facebook. I need to frag some stuff anyway. So let's go pick out some frags and we'll bring them to the table here and we'll go ahead and slice them up. So I already kind of picked these out, and what sucks with Zoas is like, they are all closed up, so it's really hard to tell what they are. I also feel like I bit off more than I can chew. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different Zoanthids here that we're gonna frag. Let's just go around the table here. I've got obviously the Zoanthids here. I've got a bunch of frag plugs that I've been soaking. These have been soaking overnight. You don't have to do that. You know, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes helps get the air bubbles out. I'm gonna go ahead and put some Coral RX in this clean container. And this will be the healing bin. I've got just a handy rack that we can put different plugs on. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up right now. Dab these so they're not soaked in the middle. They'll take the glue. Got my super glue gel here, which I never thought would happen, but it's depleted. I had to go get more today, and they only had one package left at the dollar store, so I just bought that one. A clean razor blade, no oil on this. These come with oil on them sometimes to prevent them from sticking to each other in the packaging. Make sure you get the ones with no oil. Bone cutters, need new ones of these. These things are old. Tweezers, toothbrush, makeup brush to clean up things, and we should be good to go. So I think this is a Venom X. This one's gonna be super easy. Line is gonna be here. And it actually looks like these three have detached from that main polyp in the middle, so just go ahead and chop those. So a little bit of flesh in between here. We'll just go ahead and do that one as a lone polyp. There's one. Here's another super easy one. We just got these two polyps that have ventured out off to the side of the plug, so we're just gonna go ahead and take those two off and make that a frag. If there's any tissue, you're just gonna wanna take your razor blade and just kinda release it. Another frag. Continue down the easy route here. Now we do have a little flesh right here, and then just take the razor blade and just go straight through, and that should release it from the mother or from the center of this plug. Perfect. All right, these are actually for someone who has already purchased a couple. These are OG snitches. They're kind of a medium-sized polyp, but really cool. It's always good to plan out your line beforehand. And I think I'm gonna go here. Perfect. There you go. 2 little polyps of OG snitch. There you go. All right, these are some acid reflux zoas. And you can see there's a little bit of tissue right here. We're just gonna go ahead and sever that. Super easy. Let's try and snap it as close to that line as we possibly can. These plugs are a little weird. It worked. Spot on. We've got a little 2 polyp acid reflux right there. This one likes to spread out a little bit. These are larger polyps, so they need more room at the top. I think we'll probably just take off this side. Be super easy right here. And I think we'll just leave this as it is on the mother. Like I said, I don't have a ton of room here. There you go. Just put that down right on the glue. This is the SBB Aphrodite. Pretty cool polyp here. Kind of expensive depending on where you get it. And this one's gonna be really easy. I could probably get 4 out of this, but we'll see how it lines up. They spread out so easily, you know. Like I don't even think these 2 are attached. Pretty crazy. There's 1 polyp. Already severed this one. Let's go right through. Oh, I see. They were all attached to each other on the outside of the plug. Sometimes they cluster, like this one. See how they're kind of like in a mat? It's a little bit more difficult to do that, but if I were to do this one tonight, I'd just take it through there. All right. So we got 4 SBB Aphrodites, which is good. And it could be good on the day of the swap as well. So that's not always what you sell it for, especially at a swap. You know, help out the community a little bit in the area. And you don't want to make things super expensive. These are my sad Grandmaster cracks, and I really just wanted to dip these, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit. There's some little algae on here that I think is messing with the polyps a little bit, so I'm gonna clean up around it, give it a good dip, and hopefully they come back. All right, so just in that short time, we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 frags. We've got a good start here, I think. In a couple more frag sessions, we'll have plenty of corals for the swap. There you go, another successful fragging venture. I need more room in the frag tank, and I want to keep all of the frags together. One of the issues that I ran into last time was just frags everywhere, and new frags and old frags, and it was hard to pick that out. And I think one of the longest processes that happened last time was prepping the night before the frag swap and getting all of those frags in order. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna make a little extension onto the frag tank, plumb it into my frag tank, and then I'll know where all of those frags are. It may actually even become the frag tank that I use at the swap. This will be the first time I'm ever doing anything like this, but I had the idea. I was like, why don't I just plumb a small tank into the frag tank and add an extra 5 or 6 gallons. So I'll show you how I do that next week. Here's what all the frags look like today. Most of them look pretty good, and in a few days I would imagine most of these will be looking fantastic. Hey, if you like today's video, make sure to hit thumbs up and hit subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know whenever I upload new videos. Sometimes I get nervous knowing that pro fraggers maybe watch these videos, like Chris Kaz, and they're just sitting back like, noob. I am, and I'm proud to be. Now, Chris Kaz and Scott Crow probably would never say that because they're super nice guys. In all seriousness, though, I think that Chris needs to do a whole series on the Ocean State Aquatics YouTube channel on each different kind of coral and those fragging styles. I mean, he's a pro. They don't call him the bandsaw bandit for nothing. Go find Ocean State Aquatics on all of the socials and make sure to check out my media partner, the Reef News Network. Those guys are awesome. And if you're wanting more reefing content, it's out there in podcast form as well. What's your favorite scary movie? My wife and I have been watching a bunch of scary movies because it's October and that's what you do in October. You do that and you go to the orchard and pick pumpkins and drink apple cider and stuff. So far we've watched a lot of Hocus Pocus because let's be honest, it's the best movie in the world. Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm not really into like the hardcore horror films, Contagion, because it's like what's going on right now? Comment below. What's your favorite scary movie? Be safe out there, and I will see you next week. Please be recording still. Thank you.